Stitching with Friends. I lost count. Are we on episode 8 or 9?
I think it's 8.
Okay.
Well, 8 plus the bonus one.
Yeah, I called that like a Stitch with Us or something like that. I don't know what. Okay, welcome back, whatever episode this is. Today's Tuesday, May 19th. I always forget to say that. We don't upload it until Wednesday, but today's Tuesday, May 19th. It's my stepdaughter's birthday today.
Oh, it's my brother-in-law's birthday today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to everybody. We have a huge announcement this week. Huge. We have some collaboration videos in the works. We're not exactly sure with, if everybody is in on it. We're not exactly sure exactly. So, but we do know it is fellow Missouri floss tubers that we will be collaborating with. It'll kind of be like, post like video part 1 of will be here, part 2, and it'll be on everybody's different channels. That way you can find some new channels, find some new friends, or visit some old friends if you're already following them. So that'll be super fun. I'm super excited. Let's see. Let's go straight into questions because we have a lot of questions this week. Thank you so much for commenting and giving us your questions. It gives us fun stuff to talk about. First question I have here is from Catherine Evanson. Are there any must-dos about cross stitch that you have? Like you have to be a middle starter, you have to loop start, or etc. like that. Is there anything that you must do every time you stitch? Oh, you know what I forgot to do though too? I'm Athena.
Oh, I'm Holly.
I'm Lisa. We're missing number 4 today.
Yes, we are. She's at work today. She'll be back next week. She promises. I went straight into my announcement. I was so excited. Okay, so must-dos about cross stitch. I don't have them all over the place. I say have fun. That's my must-do. Stitch with fun.
Holly, how about you?
Well, I really prefer doing the loop start, but I do have some 36 count where I'm not gonna be able to do that because I'm gonna stitch using one thread. So I'll see how that goes. I used to be a center starter, and then now I'm a left upper corner starter. That's where I prefer to start now. Because stitch from left to right.
Laura and Keisha, I think Keisha showed Laura, and then Laura showed us at one of our stitch togethers how to loop start with one thread. So
yeah,
I do remember that, but I just didn't take it in.
Yeah. Do you have any must-dos, Lisa?
I'm a left corner starter. So, and to me it's just easier. So when I'm measuring out my 2-inch border or my 3-inch border on my fabric, it's just easier to start off in my left-hand corner. And that way I can salvage some extra fabric for another, project if needed. But, and I am OCD. And so stitching in the middle, I don't like doing that. Although I did that on one of that I'm starting to. If there's something that's starting in the middle that's a big piece, I don't have any problems with that. But if there's a lot going on, I just as soon start in the left corner. I like to loop start, prefer to loop start. And then when I use my hoop, I always stitch in the ditch or stitch backwards. So like when you load your fabric up, most people stitch this, this way, but I stitch with it this way.
Yeah.
That way, my hands are always touching the back side of the fabric rather than the front side of the fabric.
Yep.
So it really makes a difference. Really makes a difference. So that's about it.
Gail Mandiola. Sure. Gail. Gail knows who she is. She comments all the time. Do we garden? And if So what do we put in our gardens? I actually did get some flowers this year. It's been a couple of years since I've had Mother's Day flowers, but I did get some flowers this year, so I have no clue what kind of flowers they are. They were just pretty, and so I picked them. And I planted them. And then we did get a little starter, like a little garden kit from our local colonial gardens here that was donated to the school I work at. So I was able to get one of those kits. So we've got some radishes, spinach, and lettuce growing right now. So that's fun. Holly, do you garden?
Yeah, I do a little bit. I usually plant some flowers every year. Years ago, going back, I used to have a vegetable garden. I would plant corn and tomatoes, but I really don't have room for that now. And our backyard is really shaded. So, but yeah, I'll plant some flowers every year. That's about it now.
That's pretty much what we do. Over the years, we've been in this house since 1998, which used to be my parents' house. So I actually lived in this house when I was in high school. And when my kids moved out, I reclaimed my bedroom as a teenager and made it my Stitchy room. So over the years, my husband has worked on planting lots of perennials around in the front yard and backyard and whatever. And then we used to have an above ground swimming pool that had a deck all the way around it. And so we always had lots of container plants everywhere on the pool deck and around the pool deck and whatever. But the pool came out a couple years ago, and now everything's been put on hold as we're trying to refill the big, huge hole in the backyard and whatever. So basically just some flowers on the side of the house and some flowers on the front porch and on our top deck. Other than that, my mom and dad, who still live in town, they have a huge, I don't even know what size you would say that garden is. I mean, it's gigantic. Yeah. And I was trying to find, he plants cantaloupe, potatoes. I think they have 40 or 50 different tomato plants planted this year. Green beans, zucchini, cucumbers. I mean, he plants everything, and it's huge. So we go over there to get our fresh veggies.
Yeah.
So my dad's a good carer, though. He does it. He's always been a farmer. He grew up as a farmer, and he and his family had a tobacco farm in Virginia. So he's just always done that kind of work. And so when he retired, that became his passion. And so he loves to do it. And so he shares with everybody. You know, they can a lot and whatever, but he loves to do it and share with people. So
nice.
Yeah. I hope you can't hear my neighbor's lawnmower that he just started up like 3 minutes ago.
I can't.
Good.
I don't hear it.
Marty R wants to know if you've ever finished a project that you hated but now you love, you hated stitching it, but now that it's finally done, do you love it? For me, yes, and I still have 2 more to go, but it would be these 2. It's just all those little tiny outlying stitches that you got to travel to, and I did. I traveled. I was not pin stitched. Plus, the design itself is pure confetti, like pure all over the place. They look good, and I love them. They hang in my Harry Potter room. But yeah, I did not enjoy stitching, and I still have 2 more before I finish the set. So
yeah.
I just got to get them done. But
well, so I think it's probably my current stitch.
The never house that is to be built.
Yes, the never-ending house. And I was looking back. My first photo that I took of this was in January.
Oh, wow.
do not take this long to stitch something of this size. So I would say that's definitely my cat sampler. I love it. I mean, I love, you know, everything in it, but yeah, it's kind of, I guess I've kind of lost my stitchy bug a couple times during it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't have one that I really hated doing yet. I have one that's in the process, and that's big finishes, you know, heids and things like that, because you never feel like you're making any progress. And so on my little stitcher's retreat, that's what I have, and that's the one that the fabric.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
going to be
because it'll be 41 by 48 inches when it's done.
Oh.
The stitching here. So that, I don't know. I'm trying to...
Yep. Perfect. Yeah. I think I've seen someone who did a mini of that or something, or they're working on it. I don't remember, on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's just those big ones where you don't feel like you're making any headway.
Yeah.
But I bet they're gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous when they're done. So it's totally worth putting in the time, but you know.
Marty also asked, and this was probably directed at me, what I use to dye fabric. I know, Lisa, you've done some coffee and tea dyeing.
Mm-hmm.
I just use RIT. I just use the liquid RIT that you can find. I get mine at Michael's, but there's seriously no science to what I do. Pour some in a bowl with some water, hot water. That's about as far as I go, and then let the fabric sit.
Yep.
I kind of always have a goal of what I'm going for. It's harder for me to dye to just, I don't know, let's just dye. We've done that one day where we just all dyed a ton of fabric. Some of it came out okay. Some of it was, ooh, wow, that was a disaster. Almost a black dye, some of them. But, you know, I think I do better when I have a goal of what exactly I'm looking for.
If you, the red dye, if you're dyeing it and you just want the fabric, you like the color, but you want it darker, do you just keep adding the RIT dye to the same bowl?
Yeah, I would add some more and then stick it in there and maybe wait a little, leave it a little bit longer. The longer you let it sit, the darker it should get. But I'm always super impatient too. So I know you're supposed to let it sit for like, you know, minutes. Sometimes people let them sit for hours, and I'm like, 30 seconds. Yep, that's good. Let me see. So I'm like super impatient about it. But yeah, that's what I use. I just use the liquid RIT. Okay, finishes. And we have some this week. Yay. We have more than just one.
I have one.
I have one. We have two finishes. I have this one. Be Well and Stitch. This was Sue Hillis's Be Well and Stitch design that she put out. I used Kathy Davidson's Dying for Cross Stitch. I used some of her floss. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw this already, and you saw the floss. I kind of put the floss around it so you could see the variation in it. And then this is stitched on that 32 count PTP Opal is the color.
What color is it?
Opal. It's not an opal fabric. Like the color itself is opal. And it has like some modeling down here in the corner. But I stitched this one over 2, and it was really hard. So this is my first time kind of doing it over 2. It was really hard to do, especially with all this back stitching down here. It was all back stitched. I was getting confused and having to rip it out and try again because I kept trying to go over 1, which is what I'm used to. So anyways, it's done. That's my finish.
Is a magnifier?
My husband got me some glasses.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Readers, but and my light.
Let's see. So the finish that I have, I finished Michelle Bendy's Noel.
Oh
chart. And I used it on the 32 count Petit Point linen, the blue and white polka dot. So this is that's the chart.
Yes.
And that's behind it.
Oh, it's so cute.
Now, the only change that I made, she had on hers the year 19.
Oh, yeah.
9 up there.
Yeah.
So I put 2020, but when I put 2020, see, there's a little spot right in here that's kind of bare, but on her fabric, it has that nice little white dot in the middle. And so like, oh, well, mine didn't have that nice little white dot. And so it just like a bare naked spot that I forgot to put something in. So I just added a little bit of greenery up in there.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
To fill it in, and it worked like a champ.
Fine. Looks good.
Looks good.
I loved it. I loved stitching it. That was a fun stitch.
Happy finishes.
Yeah.
Seriously gonna throw.
And this was also one of my starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my mania starts. So
I mean, that wasn't one of my planned starts, but it's one that I just picked up and finished. So okay. We're gonna do a drawing.
Oh yeah.
The ghost one is gonna be first.
okay.
We're gonna do ghost one first, so it's Lisa's.
Oh, okay.
And I just went ahead. I went
Yes.
through, said the word ghost. I went ahead and put your name into my tiny decisions, and there were.
This is the Snapper District 13 Jacks in the Box by Bent Creek.
Someone is at the front door.
Oh, do you hear my?
Yeah.
Someone is at the front door. Anyway, this is the chart.
And we had 11 people interested. Oh, we're gonna do this live. Okay. Christy Lee!
Lee.
Hey, Christy Lee!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! We'll get a hold of you, Christy. If I don't see you on Friday, we'll get your address from you, and get that to you. Lisa will get it in the mail. Yay!
Yeah.
So excited.
Yay!
Whips. As everyone knows, I fell off my Mania train. Like, it's gone. I'm stitching on whatever I want to stitch on at this point. So I started a new start here, and it would have been nice if I had this out. Okay, I censored it for all the people. You're welcome. It's please wash your hands. I am actually stitching it with a bad word in it. It will be in my bathroom where guests don't really go, but this is my sense of humor. And sorry, not sorry if you don't like it. So I've been stitching on this while I've been doing multiple, virtual chats and stuff. I've had to frog this thing 3 times already, and it's block lettering. Come on, it shouldn't have been that hard. But I had the H and the A one row too low, so they didn't match up with the rest. So I had to do some creative adding up here, and I frogged this flower twice now. So I kind of put it in timeout because the third time, you're done. Seriously? Okay, put it away. But that's my progress. And I've got this in my bag that I got. Oh my goodness, I love this bag. Let me see. It's got green check on the inside, but the back, oh my gosh, I don't know. Can you see?
That's pretty.
It's got sparkle in the flowers. It's got
That's pretty.
flowers. And this is from the 805 Stitcher, Tara. And she gave me a coordinating needle minder.
Oh.
And when I got the bag, she's like, I totally did not think that that was your style. And I'm like, oh, honey, I have the perfect project for this bag. And I've got 6 of those kind of snarky little hoop designs that I'm going to do for my bathroom. And they're all pretty with flowers, and they're all going to go in this bag. So I love it. So that's one whip that I worked on. And then the other whip that I'm still making progress on, week 2 of Stitch. So I got week 2 done, and it looks like, I don't know, somebody said it looks like Voldemort.
I'm going to hold mine up too, because you can't.
Oh, yeah.
I just gotta, and I have to do it. You cannot see it.
Oh, yeah.
If I put something behind it. So I'm getting out of the way so you can see in the light behind it, you can see the little frame that's on there.
What colorway are you doing?
The blues.
You are doing the blues?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So it's the.
I'm doing gray colorway.
So it's,
well,
yeah, these colors.
Okay. I don't have all my colors.
But anyway, the first color was like one of the lightest ones. So
those are the colors I'm using, because it's basically just to choose 6 colors, ranging in the same colorway, light to dark. So those are the colors I'm using for my gray.
And there's still there's some blending that you're doing.
Yes.
Blending.
But said that you won't reuse the blends. Like, she's putting, like, this week called for a blend between B and D, I believe. So it's your second color and your 4th color. Now I'm done with that color. I won't need that blend anymore. So she says, once you've done with it that week, I've put all of that, those stitches in 1 week. So then you can pull them apart. You don't have to hang on to your blends and keep track of them forever. So that's nice.
Yeah.
But that was it. Those are my 2 whips this week. I mean, I finished that Be Well and Stitch one, and then I had those 2 whips, and that was it. Good for me.
Well, I'm just working on, the cat sampler. But I did add this little cat and then some lines over here. And then I started down here with the words. I'll probably continue with the words, and I'm filling in this window too.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's lots of grass. So, I probably need to start a second stitch.
You need to start the Stitch.
Yeah. To start this stitch. And then thank you, Athena. You got me this cute little needle minder that matches the cat sampler. So
that was Zappy Dots.
Zappy Dots, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's
that, and I'm like,
that's mine too. My cup runneth over. Matches the hands-on design. Yay! Cool beans.
So you have that whole series now, right, Lisa?
Yeah.
So I figured you can use that needle minder when you're working on that series. And then I know Laura, but she's got all the animal stacks. So I got a needle minder for goat load.
Yeah.
Everybody got a needle minder.
Yeah, and that's one thing I have to say. These Zappy Dots.
Yeah.
The needle, the magnets are huge.
Yeah.
And they are powerful. That's a good magnet.
Mine's still in the bag. Let me take it out of the bag so you can see it. I got myself a Scary Apothecary one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that.
I've finished the Spider Legs one, but I got that one so I can finish the rest of them. And then, here, let me see if I can use your imagination again. and something will be, this is a scissor fob. So I got that too. And I love it. I love it. That was part of my shopping spree that I treated myself to last week.
And I did a couple things from Zappy Dots too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're wearing your thing.
Yeah, I'm wearing one of them. This is a new design that the Blue Flowers coming out with, Janine. And it's got a lot, I don't know what the name of it is, but oh, it's the Butterfly Garden.
Oh, that
I
sounds pretty.
really like the colors in it. And then I got another one that has all the squirrels.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, so I
oh, that's cool.
got them one
that's cute.
and all the others too.
So
So,
that's one of those scarf things too. That's how long they are.
yeah. I have it just bunched up, but you know,
Yeah.
you can pull it
Yeah.
up and you can use it as like a headband.
I think
Oh.
I'm gonna have one of those. I think in the fall, especially once we, go back to school, I might need one. So.
Yeah. Hmm.
But we totally squirreled. That was a total squirrel segue right there. We didn't skip you, Lisa.
Well,
see,
you saw two of my whips. The Bless This House one from the Stiachalon, and then Michelle Bendy's Noel.
Yeah.
And then the other one, I had two others, and it was for Stitch Mania. I started Lizzie Kate Nevermore,
Oh,
and this is how far I am. I have the bird done, the little sign, but that's all I have done on that one.
nice.
And then this one I've had kitted up for the first Mania that I did 2 years ago, and I never did it. I never got this one, and that's Liberty House.
Oh,
Brenda Gervais.
That's gonna be a big house too, I feel like.
And so I'm using all of the called for colors, and I'm using the called for fabric, which is Weeks Dye Works Confederate Grey 32 count Confederate Grey linen. So anyway, that's what the pattern is, and I got about half of the house. It's not huge like Miss Holly's.
Oh, okay. Looks big.
But that's half of the house.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, but I love the variegation on that red. That's one thread.
What red is
it's
it?
very variegated, and I love the color with it. It's what is this one? Country Redwood is the color. So those were my whips this week.
Speaking of red, and I haven't asked, did you get any of your red in, Holly?
I haven't. No. I'm expecting it on Friday, so we'll see if it's a match.
Holly ran out of red for her house, and then she got some. Was that the red that was donated to you?
Yeah. I had started stitching with it a couple days ago, and then I realized it was more of a purple.
Yeah, it was more purple.
Stopped stitching.
Definitely dye a lot.
But done that.
Now we can do haul, which we already kind of showed some of it. Oh my gosh. So I showed you the bag that I got from 805, and I showed you my Zappy Dots. And then I got, and this was so fast. I mean, I know she's in St. Louis. Sorry, I'm like fumbling around behind me. I know she's in St. Louis, so she's close, but I ordered these from Cardinal Needle Works, which is Color and Cotton. That's her store. So that she's opened up. Oh my gosh, my fan is blowing it all over the place. But I got all these purples. I was feeling on a purple kick, and I thought I got all purple, but look when they came. So what I was looking at online, I got some reds and some blues, even though online they looked like they were all purples. So.
Now, were those kitted up, or did you buy them individually?
I was just scrolling through all the threads that were available, and I was just picking out. I'm like, I just want some purples. So, I can read you the colors, I guess. I should.
Ooh, a crinkle sound.
Crinkle, crinkle. So that one's grape. And then we have royalty, sugar plum, and bluebell.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like all of them, but.
And then more crinkles. Crinkle, crinkle. Parlor. And that one ended up being more red than I thought online. Boysenberry.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, look at the variegation on that one.
That one. Yeah, it's cool. Purple iris, which has purple in the name, but it's a little bit more blue.
Uh-huh. It almost has a sky blue color to it too.
Calliope? Calliope? I don't know how to say that. But it definitely has, this one definitely has purple in it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, it's got blue in it too. So.
Right.
Love those. And then I got a pack of needles. This is my first time buying needles, guys. Lisa's always just giving me some needles every time I need needles. She's like, here, I have some. Here you go. So I've always just gotten needles from Lisa, and I've been to Lisa's house in forever, and I needed some needles. So I got some Peacemaker needles. They were recommended to me by Katie. She said that they don't tarnish as easily as she finds, which my needles tend to tarnish really fast. So I got these, and I guessed on what size I needed. I got 28s. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny.
Yeah, 28s. That's what I use, is size 28. So it's good for 32 count, 28.
Yeah. I stitch on 18, so I probably should have went with a 26 or I don't know, maybe 24. I don't know. It was a guess. I was totally guessing. I'm still going, guys. Good Lord. Okay. Cade had a sale. I got that one.
Ooh, I love that one.
Unicorn and a dragon. Yes, please. I will take that. And then I got this one. A Stitch in Time.
Pretty.
Shelf. I'm sure everybody that one a million times. I think I have like the treasure one maybe. Shoot, I can't remember what this one is called. Oh, Secret Garden. This one is Secret Garden.
Pretty.
I'm sure everyone's seen that one too. Those will, who knows, whenever those will be done. Who knows? And then I got one on Etsy from Kitty and Me Designs, those colorful. Oh my goodness. Once I saw she had owls, I'm like, okay, here we go. And it's purple. I was totally on a purple kick. There's a piece of purple fabric coming too that I ordered. So you can see I was having some purple obsessions. So that's the purple owl.
Did you buy any of those color and cottons to go with that pattern?
No.
It looks like they would go.
But I might throw them in there. I don't know. And then I got treated like a little late birthday gift. But this is all from Judy's bags on Facebook. So I got a small one and a big one. You can see the comparison. Hopefully, there's those. You can see the size
That's
difference.
Great pattern. Great patterns.
As far as the difference, there we go. We can see both of them there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm a Halloween freak. And the inside is like a cream colored fabric, but it's got gold flakes on it. And she got me the coordinating thread bed to go with it. So it's held together with Velcro, but you just put your thread in there.
Nice.
Up. So Laura got me that for my birthday. It's okay. It was late, but you know what? COVID, so whatever. Everything's late.
Yeah. It's more of a surprise.
Okay, now I'm done. That was a lot. Goodness, and I know Holly's got a lot too, so stay tuned.
So I got a couple fabric pieces. This one is Wren by picture.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's for like a sampler, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of different charts that will work good with this. And then this is probably one of my favorite fabrics I've ever gotten. This is by Chromatic Alchemy. Alchemy.
Alchemy.
And it's just kind of a black mottled fabric.
Your window's really showing through. Maybe hold it back a little bit.
Here, I'll fold it in half.
There we go.
Oh, now you can see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Really, really, really pretty. And then I got this chart called Cat Lovers.
Oh,
Oh,
I've seen that.
so-
I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Laura has it too, which I didn't know. We tend to pick out the same cat.
Oh, sorry.
And then I got the 3 Blackbird Designs winner. And then there's Autumn. And then the last one, Summer. Oh.
Nice.
And I've decided I'm gonna stitch them together.
You
So
are?
Yeah, that's a picture of them together.
Okay.
All on one piece of fabric.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So newbie
Like
question here, and I'm not like Blackbird. She's the queen of everything, but why no spring?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I kind of wondered that too, but and there may be one out there. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Huh.
But this are the loose feathers.
But
Yeah, the loose feathers, there's multiple different designs in it.
oh, okay.
So, yeah, and inside the book, there's more patterns besides the one you see on the front.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
Okay. I'll show you one of my favorite ones. This one right here.
Oh.
Aw.
I don't know. I like
Those are
birds.
good colors.
Yeah, the colors are neat. And that's all I have.
Yay.
I just have one I bought off of Etsy, off of Rocking Horse Cross Stitch. And it's, a lot of people have seen this. I've seen a lot of people stitch this. It's Welcome Foolish Mortals.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That's
and
the
I've got a really nice, I don't remember the name of it, but I've got a really nice picture of this plus purple fabric. So it's all kind of purple mottled fabric. And I'm probably just going to stitch it in black on that fabric.
Yeah.
Which I think will look cool. Anyway, that's my one and only purchase.
Was that my fault because I couldn't find that website? I couldn't find that Etsy store last week. I was trying to link it in the description box for last week. And I couldn't find it, and then you found it for me, and then did you buy it because of that?
Well, you know, get on there and you see one thing leads to another.
I was
Thank
like,
you, Athena.
that's the same Etsy store I couldn't find last week. I know where it is now.
There you go.
Let's give away the
Oh,
house. The house one. There was a lot of people interested in this one. We got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's a country cottage needleworks, and it's bless our home.
Okay. We had 15 people entered in this one, so here we go.
Oh,
Nellie Vasquez.
All right.
Yay!
congratulations, Nellie.
And are
Congratulations,
they emailing you, Athena?
Nellie
How-
Vasquez. So, Nellie, email us or reach out to any of us on Instagram. You can private message us on Instagram. Email is in the description box below as well, with your address, and we'll get it out to you.
Yeah.
Yay!
Congratulations, winners.
Yes. We'll keep doing random giveaways whenever the mood strikes us, or we hit another 100, or.
So now, did you guys watch a lot of FLOSSTUBE this week? I did. Hint, hint. Wink, wink.
Who'd you watch?
Oh my goodness. Who didn't I watch?
Oh, Lord.
So I'm just going to read it off really quick. Ones that I watched, and I still have some on here that I haven't had time to watch yet. So they're next up. So Angie C, For Love of the Stitches, Jan Hicks celebrating you with Bobby Taylor. If you're watching, hi Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
I liked the interview. It was good.
Yeah.
Stitching with the Sisterlies, Tiny Modernist, Rolodex Stitches, Mrs. Flossie, Pattern Queens, Kokohama Stitchery, Ladybird Stitcher, Stitching in the Barn, 805 Stitcher, and then I have more on my list that I haven't had time to watch yet, and they're next up. So
Wow.
a lot watched. Lot.
When I start someone new, I feel like I need to go back to the beginning and binge all of them.
You know what? I will. So if it's somebody new, like Ladybird Stitcher, I hadn't watched. She's so popular, but I hadn't watched her before. So I started with her first one or two, then I watched the latest one, and now as I get the chance, I'll go back and start rewatching older episodes, because Holly, have you ever watched her, Ladybird Stitcher?
No.
Oh my goodness. So she's in Australia and she does Mirabilias.
Oh.
Noracorp. And they're stunning. Stunning. So yeah.
Nice.
So, I got a lot watched this week.
Plans? I have no my plan is to find my Stitchy bug and figure out where the heck that guy went.
Yeah.
Got a lot done. I'm gonna be next few, so
I'm gonna.
Are you still going Mania? Are you still hanging in there?
Yeah, I'm still hanging in there.
Yay, go Lisa!
I was a little stressed out the other day. I almost gave it up, but I think the one that I'm going to start today is in my spring 2019 Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine. And that's the one by Dames of the Needle. It's Bird of Spring. I don't know if you can see that.
Go the other way a little bit more. More toward. Nope, the other way. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
boy.
I'm going to start that one today. And then I think the others that I'm going to do this week are, here, hold on a sec. I've got to grab my magazine. This one from the summer 2019 issue of Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher, and that's by Primitive Hair, and that's the I Believe in Mermaids.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Start that one, and then probably either I may start the hold please. Let me get it. Where is it at? Yeah. Hold on. It's here somewhere.
You want me to play some hold music?
Yeah.
I can't think of hold music. All I could think of is Jeopardy.
I think I'll just either that Satsuma Street Mr. Cat beaded one, or I've been dying to start this one. Lindy Stitches.
Oh yeah.
Jane Austen, homegirl.
Yeah.
So I'll I'll probably start these 3 this week. And then if I have time, work on Mr. Cat. But
Yeah.
that's my plans. Along with watching more FLOSSTUBE.
Oh yeah. I'm sure I'll do 3 of the Stitch when it comes out. If you manage to keep up with it week by week, it's pretty easy. Like, I think I got this week done in like an hour, maybe hour and a half. Most of it was the border. There was very little stitching to add to the face. So it was, it's pretty easy if you go week by week. Other than that, I don't know. I mean, I had so many starts planned, but I don't know. I may do some starts. I may pick up whip. I have 0 clue. I'm going to stitch on what I want to. But I do, if you've managed to stick around this long, I have confirmation that both of the seniors in my house, my nephew and my son, are clear to graduate.
Yeah.
Yay!
They will walk in July if we manage to have a ceremony in July. But either way, they are done with school, and I couldn't be more thrilled. It has been a long road. So super excited and so in that process, like I've been waiting to get confirmation because I was literally that out on the fence. So now I will send out announcements. So I've been getting announcements ready and pictures and stuff like that together. So
I see a kitty cat.
Yep.
A big fat orange cat.
You were talking earlier and there was just cat butt walking across.
And now here comes my husband.
All the cameos today. It's all good. I think we're done anyways. Congratulations to the winners. Laura will be back next week. And look forward to those collaboration videos.
We should actually ask a question to the people watching us and have them, we should just throw something out there and then have them answer on the video. Give us all something to discuss.
Do you prefer snaps or hoops or scroll frame?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or some people use all 3.
Yeah, I do all.
You do?
Yeah.
I have something in all 3 right now as I look around the room. I can see all 3.
Yeah, so let us know how you prefer to stitch, in hand or with one of the... That's a good one, Holly. Right off the top of your head. Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let us know, and if you guys have any questions for us.
And that's best for anybody who
ask us.
and managed to watch all of this video. If you answer that question, you're a rock star, Connie. You're a rock star.
Guys.
Okay, we'll see you all next week, next Wednesday.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Take care.